Welcome to the Longbox Paradox, episode 33.5. And I'm going to be going over the releases for this coming week of, where are we at? July 31st, 2019. Going to start out right away with Image Comics. From Image, we have The Beauty, number 28. The A cover is by Jeremy Hahn, and that actually, I believe, in my opinion, is the better cover to pick up. It's all preference, though, so go with what you feel. Ice Cream Man number 13 is back. Feels like it's been about 2 months since the last one came out. Really cool B cover by Wes Craig, which kind of makes ice cream look like a spaceship. Monstrous number 24 comes out, wrapping up the current arc, which probably means it's going to be going on hiatus for about 2 to 3 months. Still fantastic. Paper Girls number 30, the final issue. It's going to be 44 pages and no ads inside. And I like that the series is ending and not going too long. I've actually felt like this last 10 issues, it started to feel like it should have ended. But it's ending now, and I'm excited to see how it ends. Also, we have Spawn number 299 coming out. The road to 300 is upon us. There is a McFarlane Virgin variant and then a black and white cover C. Once again, it looks like it's homaging an old Spider-Man cover. And for those who missed out on Walking Dead number 193, the final issue, the second print will be out this week. From Dark Horse Comics, not a whole lot that I'm loving. Fight Club 3 number 7 will be out. The David Mack cover is the one I'll be picking up since I've already got all the other David Mack covers for it. Also for the Stranger Things fan, Stranger Things 6 number 3 is out. There's 4 different covers. There's a photo cover for D. The one I kind of like is the A cover by Bricklot. IDW Publishing, Canto number 2 comes out. Number 1 caught me by surprise, and that book just escalated out of nowhere, especially the 1 in 10. Keep your eye out for it because it probably still will sneak up on people, and the way most retailers order, they cut their orders for number 2 by quite a bit, so it might be in shorter supply. Crow Hack Slash number 2. I like Hack Slash, so I'll pick it up. Issue 1 wasn't fantastic in my opinion, but I'm kind of OCD about collecting stuff of characters that I like, so I'll be picking it up. Whether I like it or not's a whole other story. And then for the Turtle collectors, since issue 95 kind of caught people by surprise by introducing the new female turtle, this continues that. The cover has a Splinter and Karai showdown on the top of a building. I believe it's wrapping up the City at War storyline. So keep an eye out for that. Again, it might be hot, it might not. I'm not 100% sure. From DC Comics, The Authority Omnibus is out. I'm a huge fan of the old Authority issues. The omnibuses usually do pretty well when they first launch, so it might be worth taking a flyer. It is a $100 book, of course, but check it out if you haven't. Batman Last Night on Earth number 2 is out. 2 different covers. I'm going with the Capullo A cover because I just wasn't feeling that Romita Jr. B cover. Batman Secret Files number 2 is out. Different authors, different little stories. Batman Who Laughs number 7 of 7 is out. The series is finally ending. The way it's going, I don't feel it's going to have a good ending. And by good ending, I mean not like a happy ending, but I mean I have the feeling that Snyder is not going to be able to stick the landing on this to have a ending that's satisfying. Picking up the B variant by David Finch. Also, Green Lantern Annual number 1. It's Morrison and Camicoli on the interiors. Justice League Dark Annual number 1. It's a Swamp Thing story. For fans of Red Hood, the Outlaws, Red Hood Outlaw Annual #3 is out, and it tells the story of what's been going on with Bizarro and Artemis since they disappeared at the end of the old series. Avengers #22 is out. There is a Carnage Eyes variant. I wasn't really feeling the variant very much. Captain America #12, a really, really good Alex Ross cover, and an even better Tedesco B variant. Can't go wrong with either one of them. Conan the Barbarian #8 is out. B variant with Sienkiewicz doing a Carnage Eyes variant of Conan. Makes no sense to Conan with Carnage, but sure, whatever. Death's Head #1 of 4 comes out. 2 different covers. The A cover I like a little bit more than the McRae B variant. Fantastic Four #12. Okay cover. It's by Asad Ribic, but the main gist of this issue is it's the Thing versus the Immortal Hulk. We also get Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #9. I am actually really, really liking this cover on it by Andrew Robinson. I will be checking that out. Marvel Comics Presents #7. I believe we might get more of Logan's daughter, Rain, in it. Maybe not. Yep, it'll have Logan and his daughter in it. So pick it up just for spec reasons alone. Powers of X #1. I'm really, really looking forward to this. It's Jonathan Hickman with R.B. Silva on art. One of the things I'm super fascinated about is I finally learned the name of the woman with the Colossus armor wielding the Soul Sword. And apparently it's called, of all things, Rasputin. So at least we know the family involved. And there's 7 different covers. The Powers of X #1 Brooks Connecting variant is the one I'll be looking at. The A cover by Silva is also one that I like. The Scotty Young one, actually, I don't think is one of his better covers. Star Wars Age of Resistance Special #1. It's got a great Phil Noto cover of Admiral Holdo. That is a pickup for me. And then Thanos #4 is out. Not really feeling either variant or either cover that much. Probably going to just stick with the A. Now, the Venom Annual #1 B variant by Jonathan Tyler Christopher, its connecting variant, I think is incredibly good. It's Venom versus Lady Hellbender. Definitely one I'm going to be looking at. It's actually particularly very, very good. Even the A cover by Wooday Shim is pretty fantastic. But the B calls to me a little bit more. Dynamite Comics, there is not a whole lot. It's basically The Boys Omnibus, Red Sonja, and Vampirella #1. Boom Studios as well, not a whole lot going on. This is a pretty, actually, weak shipping week. And for your indie titles, Angel #3 might be the only one really out there kind of that people might be picking up. I read the Buffy, but I don't read Angel at all. I don't know, I'm just not interested in it. And that is pretty much it for the releases this week. Like I said, it was a real short week, but last week was just packed full. Spec-wise, don't sleep on Powers of X, especially after the way House of X sold and went right to a second printing. Don't sleep on Kanto. I learned that lesson. I totally just ignored Kanto because the cover alone just did not call to me, and then it ended up being hot. Really, otherwise, spec-wise, the only things really hitting the charts, Thor #1 after the news for the, was it all new, all different Marvel with Jane Foster Thor on the cover. That one started climbing a bit. Tomb of Dracula #10, First Blade, of course, just jumped high. Then there's a bunch of SDCC exclusives that started jumping up. I expect that to kind of tamper down a little bit. Other than that, like not a whole lot. I plan on binging The Boys later today. Huge Garth Ennis fan, so I kind of want to see how well or how bad the show is. It could go either way. So with that being said, I just want to thank you all for joining me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and happy hunting this Wednesday. Take care.